welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my makeup use up finale. I'm filming this a little bit early, so there are going to be some things that are going to get finished that aren't on this list currently, but time is running out, so I had to get this filmed. I will let you know with these categories if it's something that I have like a product that's almost done that is probably going to be done before the end of the year. But for the most part, these categories are going to be as they stand today. Some of them I did amazing with, others not so much, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have a list to, or a link to the Facebook group down below for Makeup Use Up. It is all about using up your makeup, and everyone in there is very encouraging. So if you want to go check that out, I'm going to leave that link down below. All right, I'm going to start with my beauty products first. Since this is all numbers, we're going to just jump into it and get her done. The first category was face wash, face cleansers, cleansing balms, that kind of stuff. I wanted to finish 6 of those, and I actually finished 11. I don't think I'm going to finish anything else before the end of the year. I am working on one right now that's going to it's going to take a while. And I'm not sure if I'm going to continue working on it next year if I put something in a project. But yeah, I think 11 is pretty darn good. Next is toners. At the time that I set my goals, I only owned 2. So I set my goal at 2, and I actually finished 5. I had gotten some in PR and I used them all up. And yeah, I feel like I did pretty good with that one. Next one is the face masks. I don't do sheet masks, so these are like legit, like full masks, clay masks, that kind of stuff. I wanted to finish 2. I actually finished 3, so I'm very happy about that. Skin treatments, which is, you know, like peels, anything like spot treatments, anything that is technically a treatment is what would go under this. And I wanted to finish 3, and I finished exactly 3. And ironically enough, they were all from the same brand, which is Exuviance. And they're all peels. I love their peels. Absolutely love their peels. I finished the Performance Peel, the Pure Retinol Correcting Peel, and the Daily Resurfacing Peel, which is, they're like peel pads. The Performance Peel is by far my favorite. I did really like the peel pads, but the Performance Peel is where it's at for me, for my skin type. Face scrubs. I love my exfoliation. I wanted to finish 2, and I actually finished 3. Very happy about that category. I usually do pretty well with the beauty stuff. Not always, but usually. For face and eye serums, I keep them together. I wanted to finish 5 on the year. I actually finished 11. I don't think I'm going to finish any more, but you know, you never know with me, but I don't think I'm going to finish anything else with that. For face and eye moisturizers, again, I keep them together. I wanted to finish 7. I finished 16. 16. And like the type of masks where it's a moisture mask where you put it on almost like a heavy moisturizer and it stays on overnight, that is in this category as well, because that's kind of how I use it. And I actually have two that it is possible that I'm going to finish them before the end of this year, which would be kind of cool. So my goal was 7. I finished 16. I'm very happy with that. Shampoo. My goal was 3. I actually finished 4, which is a miracle considering the issues that I've had with my hair this year. And, you know, it's getting better. It's definitely getting better. We'll see what I can finish next year. For conditioners, hair masks, that type of thing, and this does include leave-in conditioners, I wanted to finish 6 because, like I said, it is regular conditioner, hair masks, as well as leave-in conditioners. I finished 8, and I think I'm going to have a hair mask done before the end of the year, so that number should jump up. Hair stylers. I use a lot of hair stylers. It takes a lot to make this not look like poof. So my goal was 6, and I finished 10. And I have one that might be done, but it might actually be like in early January. It's hard to say. I'm guessing it's probably going to be early January, but you know, 10, not too shabby. I can live with that. All right, soaps and shower gels. My goal was 15. I know that's a very high number, but I had a lot of guest size soaps like this guy right here. I did use some full size shower gels too, so not just those. But my goal, like I said, was 15. I had finished 29. And I have a shower gel that I'm currently working on that is so close. It's going to be like, if it happens, it's going to be like on the very last day of the year. It is so close. And there goes my crazy dog. It's really late at night, so whenever he hears noise, he goes off. All right, so happy about that. My first category that I did not meet goal is for lotions and body butters. Some of this was because of my surgery and I wasn't allowed to put body stuff on for months. My goal was 15. So far I've finished 12, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that I am working on currently. One has like 1 use left in it. The other one has like 2 uses left in it. I think I'm going to finish at least 2. I could potentially finish all 4. We're not sure yet because one is a hand cream, one is a lotion bar. I have a lotion and I have a body butter that has 1 use on it. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll get to the 15, but I will be very, very close. So I'm really not upset about this category. I can live with it. I can totally live with it. All right, moving on to perfumes, fragrance, essential oils, anything with any kind of fragrance in it, body sprays, you name it, it's in this category. I blew this one out of the water because I used a lot of essential oils this year. I wanted to finish 5, and so far I finished 16. And I have another essential oil that is close. Don't know if it's going to be done by the end of the year, but there is that potential. So 16 when I only wanted 5. I'm very pleased with that number. And then I had a miscellaneous category. This is stuff that is not in a main category that I would be potentially worried about finishing a bunch of stuff up. I just wanted to make sure I'm using some of the products that are kind of just randomly in my inventory. And I wanted to finish up 10. I quit counting at 20 because, you know, it just proved to me that I'm actually using some of my miscellaneous stuff. Some of it because I had this in my makeup use up. And, you know, so I really focused on trying to use up some of those things. So I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. Let's get into makeup. Did not do nearly as well with this. Again, issues earlier this year with my health. 4 months of not really using much of anything but basic hygiene, and it shows in my numbers, but I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. First, I'm going to go in the order that I have them here, which is basically the order that I put things on. Primers. I wanted to use up 3, and that is exactly what I used up, was 3. And I'm not mad about it at all. Foundations, my goal was to use up 3, and I used up exactly 3. So I'm doing pretty good with that so far. Next category is concealers and color correctors. I wanted to finish 3, and I finished 3. All right, moving on to face powders. My goal was to finish 2 of them, and I actually finished 3 because I had a ColourPop loose setting powder, a pressed essence compact powder, and then I also made a Franken powder, which was like, it filled an entire compact. So I was able to get 3 of them knocked out. Bronzers, my goal was to finish 1, and I did. All right, moving on to highlighters, my big bomb category. I wanted to finish 6. I had 6 of them, like a 6-pan highlighter palette in a project to use all of it. My intention was to put some of it into lotions, But that didn't happen because I couldn't use it for so long. I finished none. I finished not a single highlighter. Didn't even hit pan on one, which is sad. What are you going to do? We're going to try again next year. So nothing out of the 6. I can do better. I know I can do better. All right, blush. I also wanted to finish 6 of those. 4 of the ones that I wanted to finish were a very small deluxe size, but 2 of them I never even touched because, you know, it was just that year. So I only finished 4 blushes out of the 6, but I'm still very happy that 4 blushes have left my inventory. I'm totally okay with that. Setting sprays. I don't even know why I have this category, to be quite honest. I wanted to finish 2 because I own 2. I have only finished 1, but the other one is like, it's on the verge. And I've basically only been using it when I do wet shadows, but it's close. Like there's just the tiniest little bit in the bottom. We'll have to see how that works out. If it's not done, it's not done. I'm not that worried about it. It is a category that is going to eventually be eliminated because I don't need it. I just don't need it. All right, moving on to brow products. I wanted to finish 3. So far, I have finished 2, but I have another one that is so close. But again, it could be in early January. We're just going to have to wait and see. The stopper's been out for months, so you just never know. Moving on to eyeliner. My lofty goal was to finish 6 of them, and I finished 5. And I'm okay with that. I really am very okay with that. I am not going to finish a 6th one before the end of the year, and I'm fine with that. 5 got used up. That's not too shabby. Mascaras. I wanted to finish 4 on the year. I finished 5, and I have one that is probably going to be done by the end of the year. So that would put me at 6. I'm happy with that. And I think I only have 2 more in my inventory, so that's good with mascaras because they tend to dry out. I want to keep that inventory low so that I can just be purchasing new ones as I'm getting ready to use them. The big elephant in the room is my eyeshadows. After having such a stellar year, last year I did pretty darn good. This year my goal was 55. Yeah, that didn't happen. We know that didn't happen. I am currently sitting at 25. But I have 2 that I know for a fact will be done before the end of this year, which will put me at 27. So close to half, I can live with that. After the year I had, I can totally live with that. If I end the year at 27, I'm going to be a very happy girl. All right, scrolling down. Let's see, lipstick. I did better in this category than I really thought I would do. My goal was 8, knowing that I had some of the smaller sample sizes. Those still take me a while to use. I actually finished 8 of 8, and I'm very, very pleased with that. I don't care if they're deluxe, if they're sample, whatever. They're still lipsticks, which is not my preferred lip product. I'm happy to get those out of my inventory. Moving on to lip gloss. I did not do as well as I would have liked to, but I'm not mad about it. I wanted to finish 10 lip glosses. I only finished 8, but they were all very full-sized, and some of them were extremely pigmented or really not my favorite formulation or color. So the fact that I was able to finish 8, I can totally live with that. Lip pencils. Again, didn't do quite as well as I would have liked to. I initially said I wanted to finish 5. I only finished 3, though 1 was a duo. I still only counted it as 1 for some reason. And that duo lasted me forever. It was an e.l.f. duo, and it was one of the big fat pencils. I'm very happy to have it done, but I really like that one. If I bought from e.l.f., I would actually repurchase that one if they still carried it. I liked it a lot. So 3 of 5, I can live with that. Moving on to lip balm. Again, a little bit disappointing, yet not so at the same time. I wanted to finish 10, and normally that would not be a problem for me if they are the standard lip balms, which I don't know if I have any in my... Nope, I don't have any right here, because that would be too easy. Why do I not have any regular lip balms? Okay, so basic lip balm in these kind of tubes. Normally, putting 10 on here would not be an issue, but I finished 1, 2, 3 like that and 2 very large potted lip balms. The potted lip balms have enough product that they were legit like 3 to 5 like tubes worth of lip balm in them. So if I was to break it down from that aspect, I would have finished a lot, but it really wasn't that many leaving my inventory. Only 5 are leaving my inventory. And I don't think, nope, I'm not going to finish anything else before the end of the year. And I'm okay with that. I've 2 potted lip balms done. I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, 5 of 10. And nail polish. Again, I had a stellar year last year. I did really well. This year, it wasn't in the cards for me to finish a lot of stuff this year, and I'm okay with that too. I wanted to finish 20 because I think that's what I finished last year, was 20 or 21. I only finished 6 this year. I can live with that. I do have 2 that are extremely, extremely close. They may or may not be done. If they're not done, they'll probably get done next year. I can live with that. So yeah, 6 ain't too shabby. There's a lot of people that don't finish 6 eyeshadows in like a decade, or not eyeshadows, nail polishes in a decade. So I'm very happy to have 6 out of my collection, especially since I got some for Christmas. And yeah, I want to keep rolling through some of these things. It was an interesting year for sure. My numbers weren't as impressive as I would have liked them to be, but this year wasn't as impressive as I would have liked it to be. I'm okay with it. I am a very happy girl in general. I got through this year, and that is what is important. I used up some stuff, and some of it I didn't use up. It's all good. Next year is going to be a little bit different. I haven't decided how I'm going to structure my makeup use up because next year is my play year. It is not really a focus to finish next year. It is just focus on using and rotating and loving my stash. So I'm not sure how I'm going to plan out my my use up. It's probably going to be very minimal, but I do want to finish some stuff. It's just not going to be as big a focus. All right, I am going to wrap this up. Again, I'm going to leave the link to the Facebook group for the makeup use up down below if you want to go check it out and get some support. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.